Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mr. Boxing today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So it's official now. I did a video the other day just talking about Dillian Whyte signing his portion of the agreement for the fight, but now it's official. It's out everywhere. There's numerous articles. BoxRec even has it as an official fight. I looked at the, I clicked on the event portion on the BoxRec page to see if the undercard was filled out yet, and there's nothing as of yet that I've seen. I would love to see Fabio Wardley on the undercard, man. I would like to see him fight somebody formidable, man, like Charles Martin, right? I know Charles Martin came out, did a video about it. Martin came out and said that they're talking about getting him in the ring with Linear Pero, and there was another possibility for him to fight F.A. Ajagba. All right, but I would love to see somebody like a Charles Martin type, or maybe like a Michael Hunter. How about Michael Hunter versus Fabio Wardley? You guys leave it in the comment section for me, man, if you guys think that Wardley is ready for a guy like Michael Hunter. Hunter, I mean, he's not going to get no title shot soon here, man, so I would love to see him back in the ring. I think he hasn't been in the ring since the Jerry Forrest loss, or, they had a draw. You know what I mean? So I would love to see Wardley fight somebody formidable, man. I think it's about that time. But to this fight, this big rematch coming up August 12th, man. Now, when I left the last video, appreciate all you guys leaving comments, man. And just reading the comments that are on my page and just, going on social media, just reading what a lot of fans have to say. A lot of fans are saying, hey, man, this isn't the same Anthony Joshua. Some people think that he's, a little bit gun shy. He doesn't throw punches like he used to. He doesn't go out there and just, go for it, ever since that first Ruiz fight. All right. So, but my answer to that would be this also isn't the same Dillian Whyte that fought Anthony Joshua when they fought going into their first fight, at least, because he's been knocked out. He's been knocked down. Definitely some wear and tear has been, applied to him. Now, he, like I said, like I always will say with Dillian Whyte, he will bring the fight to you. He's not going to shy away from the fight. He does have a left hand. He's going to have this dude's going to go into this ring with as much confidence as if he has beaten Anthony Joshua. Like he was the first one he's going to go in here and approach this like he was the one that won that first fight in the pros. I'm not talking about the amateur fight, but the pro fight. So that's one thing about Dillian Whyte, man. It's almost like his confidence is almost like borderline delusional sometimes. But you need that type of confidence, man, and that type of delusion of believe in yourself to be a world champion, right? So it's something he hasn't done yet. But I think the build up to the fight is going to be pretty entertaining. I think the presser is going to be entertaining. I know Dillian Whyte's going to have a lot of shit to say. And Anthony Joshua's going to have, he's going to go back with him. If there's somebody that can get AJ out of his, corporate, I'm going to say the right thing, company man type of, speech that he get, it's Dillian Whyte. Definitely Dillian Whyte. Now, AJ personality seems to have been changing. You see how, how he reacted to, the Ruiz first loss, or even when he lost to Usyk. Guys, remember that in the rematch after the fight when he threw the belts and all? He was, AJ's been acting different. He comes across like he doesn't give a damn no more type of attitude. And I like that, man. I don't want him to get reckless, but I like that, man. Show people that, hey, man, I'm not this just smile company man type of guy, man. I'm a real person, man. I got real emotions, So, but some people may argue, hey, man, you're going to mess up your sponsors. But it's not all about just sponsors all the time, especially when you've made, been in the, the big fights and draw the big money like Anthony Joshua has. Not all about sponsors all the time, man. People want to know the real you. Sometimes it takes a loss, man. Unfortunately, it takes a loss. But if there's somebody that can get him out of that, it's definitely Dillian Whyte. So I think that portion will be very entertaining for the build up and the lead up to the fight. History is there. But just, like I say, man, just breaking this down, though, man, even if Anthony Joshua is gun shy, right? He's still an accurate enough puncher, in my opinion, to land on Dillian Whyte pretty much all night, man. Dillian Whyte isn't known for his defense, you guys. He'll counter back with hooks and big overhand rights. So he's gonna have to find a way to get in AJ's head. I think this is more than just their style matchup. I think that White's gonna really have to bring this into a mind game type of type of he's gonna have to bring that out of AJ. Just get into some mind games, to try to draw AJ into a firefight. But I see AJ working his jab. Because again, did AJ look like the same AJ, pre, the first Ruiz fight that when I saw him fight Pulev? No, he looked totally different, right? Usyk just styles, man. Just his style made AJ look like that. But AJ came to fight in those fights, though, man. He wasn't backing down from Usyk. He was just getting countered. Usyk, when he applied the pressure, AJ kind of, took a step back and he made AJ think. And while AJ was thinking, he was hitting him with, peppering him with shots. Whereas Whyte doesn't fight like that. He's more of a brawler. He's not trying to make you think, man. Now, Whyte does have a decent jab. Those are one of his punches that I, thought, besides his left hook, was his jab when he really wants to throw it. So maybe he can get his jab pumping. But even if it came to a battle of the jabs, I think AJ has a better jab. But he has better, punch variation. He doesn't just depend on a big left hook. He can throw a good right hand, a good left hook, and a good uppercut. And we know what uppercuts do to Dillian Whyte. It veers him unconscious when it lands flush. All right, so I just think, yeah, we can say that this isn't the same AJ, but I can say, hey, man, this isn't the same Whyte as far as how much punishment he has taken. I'm not saying his fighting style has changed, but the punishment and all the wars he's been in, man, I think this is a different Dillian Whyte as well. All right. Dillian Whyte can try to go to the body. That's something I would love to see him do. But then you go to the body, you're leaving your face wide open for a uppercut or overhand right or straight right hand. We know when you go to the body, you're giving up something. All right, so maybe work the body. They call him a body snatcher. Try to work the body, then come upstairs with, big left hooks and overhand rights. But really, though, man, I think that he should try to get AJ going in these pressers, going in this build-up, and try to play some mind games with him, and hopefully that can help him, Dillian Whyte, on fight night. But again, man, just, my opinion hasn't changed from the other day. I just think style-wise, AJ beats Dillian Whyte every time, in my opinion. I think Whyte, like I said, man, just need to try to make it a firefight. If he can make it a firefight, then anything can happen. Anything can happen, because we know the punch that did hurt Joshua in that Ruiz fight was a left hook. All right, we know that Dillian Whyte loves throwing those, man. But I'm going to do more videos about this fight leading up to it, man. I just want to give my quick opinion about the fight being made official. And please, man, try to get Fabio Wardley on the undercard against somebody formidable. I would love to see him step up and see what he can do, man. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about this, man. What can Dillian Whyte do to win this fight? We know that, this isn't the same AJ, but what can Dillian Whyte do? You guys, let me know what you think. I'm going.